Baron's Brigade, I have been waiting a very, very long time for this. And no, I'm not talking about the cute little stone doge. I'm talking about this. Oh my god, the fire is burning. I'm talking about Baron Tabs mods. This, my friends, is Baby Yoda. Well, Baby Yoda needs to be joined by... Oh my Mandalorian. Look at that. Look at the shininess of that helmet, first off. I wonder what those red buttons do, man. Don't those go boom? I just wish we had, like, the jetpack and the minigun. You remember that one Mandalorian that had it? Oh my god. That is glorious. Now, before we get into the rules of how we gotta protect Baby Yoda, and if he dies, we lose, we're gonna do that minigame again. You remember when we did that? But we did, if the president dies, we lose. We had to protect him. Well, now that things are getting a little spicier. But, I'll say this. We're gonna be showing off a number of units and abilities and weapons that are all modded. So I've got two things that I want from you. Firstly, in the comments below, I want you to leave me mod suggestions. If now it can finally happen. I've waited since Tab's release in April. It can finally happen. Whatever mods that we want, within reason, we can make. So if you have a mod that you have always wanted to be in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, leave it in the comments below. If you see someone else leave a comment that you're like, oh my god, that would be brilliant, vote for it, give it a like. And together, we can come up with some incredible mods. And that brings me to the second point. The second point is that I'm gonna challenge you guys. I wanna see how much you love this whole idea that we're doing here, because I have put a lot of time and effort into making this happen. I want this video, I think we're gonna do a like challenge, and I've never done one of these. I feel like if this video can get 20,000 likes, which is the most for a Tabs video I think I've ever released. We've seen a lot of 12, 10, 15, stuff like that. But I wanted 20,000 likes. If so, next week, I'll release the units that have been tested and are working really good for this mod. So 20,000 likes, guys. Can we do it? Now it's time for the good part. We get to see how good Mando is. We have a smorgasbord of options here for both Baby Yoda and Mandalorian. Different weapon systems, some of which have been tested pretty thoroughly, some of which need some work. But you can see here that we've got the Baron mod. Look at this. We got tribal, like, look at those secret units, and then this is the super secret one, the Baron mod. And this is subject to change depending on your suggestions. So the rules of the game are gonna be quite simple. You guys challenged me in the last video that we did on this, and it was if the president dies. So if Baby Yoda dies, so we have to put him on the battlefield. We're gonna go through the campaign. We gotta have Mandalorian, which I'm gonna take control of, and I'm gonna have to lead and defend Baby Yoda. If Baby Yoda dies, we lose. And as such, we'll be showing off the new units as we go. I'm still very curious what this guy does. If he'll ever do anything, or if he'll be a secret unit. So now we'll start out with some of the campaign levels, just to kind of like get an idea of some pre-scripted ones, and then we'll make our own. Tower defense sounds good. Oh my god, this one looks impossible. Okay, so the enemy has positioned catapults on all of the rooftops. We're gonna circle back to this one. Now that's more like it. This is a right and proper battle formation. You put the Neanderthals with the sticks in the front, a little bit smarter dudes with the sticks with pointy stuff, and then you got your right and proper military trained units, including some people who are like, we don't need weapons, we'll just headbutt the enemy. So we gotta go to the Baron mod, and we gotta put Mando in, because I'm gonna take control of him and try to defeat the enemy, and then we've got to have Baby Yoda put some clothes on. All right, that's much better. It's far less weird. Like you never really see a Yoda or Baby Yoda like their body. They're always like in these little like rags. Anyway, we're gonna need a bit of an army. So let's see, how much have we spent? So I've got $640 left, and I'm thinking we're gonna need a few soldiers in here, right? Some guys to distract them. First, we'll put some snipers. And then I'm gonna need some cheap thing. You know what? Remember, in the last one we had to protect the halflings. They were the president. Now, they're fighting for us. All right. So now I've got to take command of Mando. And this is gonna be pretty exciting. We even got custom sound effects. And Baby Yoda, okay. So Baby Yoda's rushing to the front. He's got force abilities. We've got 3 different versions. There's like force push. We'll see some of the other ones in a minute. Oh, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's... Okay. Wow, Baby Yoda's a little more powerful than we thought. And I am not nearly as accurate as I thought. Because the first person, or rather third person mechanics, Baby Yoda! You're still alive. We can see that you're still alive. Now put your hands up in the air if you don't care. Because my gun needs to reset. Yes! All right, we did it. So the last knight took an arrow to the thigh, but you saw Baby Yoda is no mere... What species are you? No mere baby. I mean, it's got some Jedi Force powers. And God, I love that blaster. But I'm thinking in the future, we'll have like a flamethrower version. But doesn't Mando have like a harpoon? Oh, yes, he does. So this one is called Only Dual Wielders. And you can see, oh my God. He is so hyped up for war, he is dancing. I think that's like the samba. So only dual wielders. These are some of the best warriors in the game. If they get up close, we're pretty much doomed. And berserkers jump. So this one's gonna be very challenging. But we've got $4,200 to use. And so after putting Baby Yoda and the Mando in, let's see how much money we have left. $3,340. Okay. What units would be really good at stopping these guys? We need our chaff units, so let's go ahead and put some headbutters in the front line. Maybe actually counter their jumps with our own jumps to distract them. A few melee soldiers for good measure. And then we're gonna need, you know what? I'm thinking maybe a few snipers of our own. Musketeers are really good. Painters are pretty good. All right, that'll have to do it. So this is our army that we're sending to protect. Oh man, I mean, we gotta bring the Force back to the galaxy, right? So I'm gonna take command. Gentlemen, you may fire when ready. Okay. Oh, Baby Yoda, put your pants back on. What is going... That's not supposed to happen. Okay, we got really good sound effects here, but I need to make this blaster a little more powerful. Oh, I put my hand up in the air. There we go. How did I miss? Okay, well, we got this back flip ability. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, no. Baby Yoda took his pants off it, and he got knocked unconscious. Let's put him a little further back. So here's the army, here's Mando, and there's Baby Yoda. I think that's a little bit better. We should buy ourselves a little more time. All right, so this seems to be doing pretty well so far. I hit that guy. I actually shot him and not my own team. Oh God, my army is dying. Musketeers, do something. Baby Yoda's charging the front lines. This is not good. I guess I should be shooting a little more, shouldn't I? Oh! Baby Yoda, what did you just do? That's the other Force ability. Oh my God, I shot him in the butt. Okay, now we gotta see if Baby Yoda is alive and walking. He is. He's eating his little blue shrimp. So I'm thinking we survived that one. Let's see how many guys actually survived. Baby Yoda did, Mando did, and the two Musketeers. Now, one can just imagine, like, now that we're able to kind of like, I don't know, use some ideas, right? It's like, this guy could be a Space Marine, or Stormtrooper, or a Clone Trooper, or like an Uruk-hai or something like that. But we'll take this victory straight to the bank and cash it in for blue shrimp. Ooh, this one's gonna be interesting. This one is called the Chosen One. I'm curious. That's a lot of healing, right? This is probably gonna be the greatest. The Holy Light. The Holy Light versus the Force. Who will win this one? Well, trying to think of what other units we can bring in. But I'm thinking that this time we just try out... I mean, Mando doesn't just have a... He doesn't just have a blaster. He also has this... well, let's just say this is his harpoon mechanism on his wrist. You know, like the little, like, what is it called? The bounty hunters, like, kind of like twine rope that they send out. It's kind of like Indiana Jones, but I mean, obviously we first saw it with Boba Fett. Boba Fett where? You, sir? Oh, there. He keeps trying to take off his robe. So this will be interesting because Baby Yoda has the ability to just force boom. And look at that, you're Chosen Warrior. And now I'm not talking about the Chaos Chosen. He just flew up in the air and you can heal him, but if his back breaks, you can't heal that, can you? Look at this. Oh my God, I love it. So this is one of the other Baby Yoda abilities. It's called the Force Boom. And even though it looks like he's trying to, like, you know, pickpocket one of these priests and maybe take, you know, some grape juice and little crackers. Look at this man's face. He's like, no. Oh, that's incredible. Okay. So now, Baby Yoda, do your thing. These guys can't fight you back, so you're gonna have to knock them out of existence as quickly as possible. But I think it's safe to say we've won this challenge. Baby Yoda took out the chosen champion. La-dee-da. Come on! What are you doing up there, big guy? Oh man, you can't fly. Oh, this impact is gonna be so brutal. And oh, right on his head. But seriously, what do all the dogs mean, man? You know what? I think the only issue with Mando here, with his blaster, is the fire rate. It's just not very fast. Hold on. Ha! Get harpooned! Oh my god, I've never fired a harpoon from first person before. Technically third person, I get it. I'm just excited. Oh yeah, he's doing his it's like the haka dance for the All Blacks, the New Zealand rugby team, but you know, it gets them ready for war. Don't question it. But now we're gonna have a little bit of an army of Mandalorians here, you know, led by Baby Yoda himself. So now it's time to really start challenging these units. So I'm thinking first, we fight one unit from every faction. Wow, it's pretty close. So we'll give them one extra clubber, and by that I mean two. 3,480 versus 3,480. Some units are ready to go, and others need, you know, some serious testing. Oh, look at that. That clubber got taken out. Does this man have a very small head? No, it just kind of looked like it. So I'm kind of curious how this guy's gonna get taken out, because we do have a harpooner out here. He stole his rock! Oh my god, and look at that. Wouldn't you know it? See, because you got to think about it. That Mandalorians have Beskar armor. So it seems to reason that a lot of the incoming range shots from an enemy would bounce off, and it would require some significant melee combat here in order to beat a Mandalorian in combat. Especially if you're using like old kind of weaponry, like, you know, throwing spears and arrows and stuff like that. Baby Yoda, where are you at? Oh god, did you get... Baby Yoda went to take a little nappy time. Do we want force push, force slam, or force boom? Let's do a force slam. This is a new ability, and if you would just stay still, every now and then you like delete yourself into the map, and other times you'll stabilize. He'll stabilize and he'll be able to fire. All right, so let's see. Baby Yoda, what is this force slam ability, and can you lift a mammoth? We saw you lift that giant rhino, but it doesn't look like... Oh, no, he's doing it. Oh, no, he's doing it. Look at this. Hold on. So if we pause time, are these guys dead? Some of them are alive, including the mammoth. I think this guy's dead. So even dead entities can be raised, well, naturally by the force, and friendly ones. Okay. Poor Mandalorian there. That one looks like he was knocked unconscious. So, Baby Yoda, show your thing. This is in slow motion. Oh my god, so he raises him up and slams him on the ground, but apparently the mass of this mammoth is just too big. Oh, Baby Yoda. You know what, Baby Yoda? Every time, we know what we need to do. Every time you have a Baby Yoda, it just makes you wonder, what would an adult Yoda look like? Well, they'd also have a lightsaber because they learned how to do it. So this is going to be interesting. This Yoda is the adult Yoda model that we've been working on. And we got some pretty cool sound effects for the lightsaber, but also he's got the same force ability options as Baby Yoda does. So this one has the force slam. So if you can focus on a target, please. Oh my god, what is going on? I think that's the harpoon. Look at that. So let's see. Running up against the mammoth, I guess, is a little bit tricky. Oh, dude, I love the sound effects. Yes! Raise them up in the air and then shoot at them. Dropping them on yourself isn't necessarily the best there, Mr. Yoda. But one of the things we've seen is the Mandalorian's ability to withstand ranged fire. And I think Yoda should, in concept, be able to dodge or deflect incoming projectiles. So what are you gonna do against a lightsaber and Beskar steel when you're firing like, you know, little musket balls? I'll tell you what, not a lot. All right, have we lost any Mandalorians so far? No, we have not. The harpoon version has pulled over one of the musketmen. So the three musketeers, those little Frenchy boys, would have no ability. Well, I take it back. They'd have some ability. Come on, Yoda. Do your force slam. Oh, he's kind of riding that musket like it's a broomstick of Harry Potter. Oh my god. What would you do for a Harry Potter? Oh my goodness. So as you guys are thinking of mod ideas, because we did ask that at the beginning. Oh, that guy just fired his musket ball off into the sunset, dude. Sunrise, sunset, the sun. He fired it into the sun. But also, like, you know, if you want a specific mod, what units would you want? Right? So we did lose, how many Mandalorians died in that skirmish? It looks like only 2. So these guys are pretty strong, man. The Renaissance faction is still one of my favorites. Like, if I had to take one into battle, I feel like they've just got really, really strong units across the board and really good diversity, right? And that's because you can charge them with long, sharp poles, or at least these poles that are going to do some significant damage. You got Musketeers, which have some of the best range in the game, and then you got the Da Vinci tank, which is absolutely just wild and massively destructive. So we're going to use the same lineup we just had. Beskar Steel is deflecting the incoming... Oh, have you ever seen a couple of horses get force slammed? Oh, no. I think Yoda just got knocked out. So a lot of mods I've noticed are like, you know, the units are super overpowered. I didn't want units that were super overpowered, right? Because I wanted to have totally accurate versions. But, okay, well that... Oh. Look at it. That's the jetpack right now. We're working on it, guys. This is early days. Now, the Star Wars mod, or the Baby Mando as I call it mod, will be updated, refined as we go. I want to add like Stormtroopers and Boba Fett and other Mandalorian variants as he flies off down here. But we're gonna rotate the mods around, you know? So like, it'll be Star Wars. Where are you going, dude? You can't go fishing. Well, what about like an army of Yodas? And remember that we gotta protect Baby Yoda, so I'm gonna put a force push Baby Yoda in the back. And even though we haven't spent as much, oh, you're not the best at blocking, are you, Mr. Yoda? Oh, dude, there's gonna be like multiple different Yoda force abilities going on at the same time. Whenever I see a horse race in the air and he's just flailing his little legs around, he's like, I don't want to be here. You gotta thank your owner, sir. You did this for a couple carrots and barley, man. I've seen the movie. I know what horses like to eat. Oh God. All right, you know what? Shoot at that thing. Oh! All the Beskar in the world can't protect me from giant shrapnel rounds. This is when you need a bunch of stormtroopers. So we're gonna bring some harpoons and some force abilities into the mix to hopefully, well, honestly, just mix things up a little bit. We got a couple Jedis out there. We got a couple Mandalorians. I mean, this should be one of the fiercest armies in existence in a galaxy at least a long time ago and very, very far away. But the Mandalorian with just the blaster, he's the one who has the deflect ability. So it's like his Beskar is kind of like on show right there. And look at Da Vinci. He's just still in there. Oh, there we go. Good. You guys need to take out the Musketeers. Oh, this is not good. We've got one guy left. We're gonna have to, you know, we're gonna have to hire mercenaries. Can enough of the harpoons, oh my God, the simultaneous firing of all those cannons, and then the simultaneous firing of all of the harpoons, some of which seem to return to their owners, or maybe they just went through. So can harpoons deal enough damage? It'd be really cool if the physics of it allowed you to like destroy the Da Vinci tank in and of itself, right? Like rip it to pieces. Because the harpooners would be some of the coolest units. If there ever was like where you could like, you know, lightsaber off an arm or a leg, my God, that would be really, really dope. So harpoons don't look like they're gonna work against the Da Vinci tank. Now look at this, Yoda with a staff. He actually costs a lot. We'll give him a Praetorian Guard of 2 Mandalorians. And this just looks like an alien invasion because this is what Baby Yoda looks like. I guess without, you know, in the nude, right? So all these guys have force abilities. The Baby Yodas have the force slam. So I actually want to see if the king, oh my God, they're just getting ping-ponged around there. Some of the Yodas look like they're flying too. But the king with his mighty Zweihander. What are you gonna do about this? Der King? I think the Yodas are hurting themselves because there's so many. Oh, one just got taken out with the Zweihander. Look at that. I love how they'll grab the bodies too. Everything must go up in the air really high and get slammed down. Oh, look at that dodge. That was beautiful. Come on, guys. I don't know how good Beskar... Yeah, see, Beskar is not going to do very good against a Mighty Zweihander. Oh, what a dodge. Huh. Huh. Uh-oh. Wait. Don't do it. Okay, this is barely working. I'm wondering... You think... Oh, God. Stop it. Oh, I'm running for my life. I wonder... Oh, snap. He hit me. All right, we're near the edge here. Oh! No! I don't want you to talk to me or my son ever again. All right, so we got Baby Yoda, we got Mando, and we got Big Yoda with lightsaber. And I'm thinking... Okay, that was a little bit of friendly fire right there. That's what the Force looks like. This is like the best part. The Force Slam and the Force Boom, because the Force Boom throws them up in the air. The Force Slam pushes them up in the air a little bit, but then pulls them back down to the earth at high speeds. There we go. But this looks like we're finally going to achieve victory. Look at that. I love how the swords are flying up in the air. Oh, man. That would be a great combination of units. Yoda throwing them in the air, and then archers picking them off. Let's see if that'll work. Now, we're going to want a lot of arrows being fired, so I'm thinking some Chuko news. Let's see. Okay, they're getting raised up. This is perfect. Oh, my God, they are firing. Hit them in the legs. How many of these guys? Yes, you can see them because the dead ones fly a little bit further. Okay. Oh. Well, that was interesting. We just broke, like, space-time continuum using the Force. There's a lot of midichlorians out here on the battlefield right now. Oh, he's raising each other. Yes. Okay, maybe we take off just using the Force Boom. The Force Boom seems to be the one we want to push them in the air really high. The Force Slam pulls them back. Okay, that's a lot of arrow fire. Come on. Use the Force Boom. Oh, no, 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 no. Maybe we got the wrong ability. That's the Force Boom. And then we have Force Push. So it actually is Force Slam. So they raise them up with the Force Slam, and these guys are actually firing. I think they're aiming at the first guys in the line, and they're missing and hitting the legs of the guys behind them. I love it. That's incredible. Oh my God, as they're trying to get down to Earth, look at this. It's just like if you were to punt a Tabs guy and you were a giant. Oh, that'd be a cool unit. A unit that would pick one up and then punt him. Please don't shoot Baby Yoda. It looked like he had an arrow sticking in his coat. Luckily, not his leg. Baby Yoda finally survived. We've done the challenge. Baby Yoda must survive. We've lost a fair amount. We've got a number of ideas on how to refine these units, and you guys have been leaving comments as to what mods you'd love to see. But as this is the first one, there's just so much promise and potential to come. So let me know if you liked it, if you guys want to see more and you want the little Yoda pack. 20,000 likes on the video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I cannot wait to see what mod ideas you come up with. He was actually standing still for a second. Yes! He's gorgeous!